Yo, everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another Wicso video. This is part 3. Thank you for coming and seeing the video. Obviously, last time we ended at around the year 250, maybe 300. We added in the capital cities, and we saw a large amount of expansion into the unknown world, which is currently the entire planet. Well, other than this little bit, though, but we're gonna ignore that. So we're actually gonna start with Bulgaria. Is going to be our first country. I have to turn off. 1 second, guys. Okay. Yeah, it's better. That is better. Okay. We're gonna start off. That's okay. We're gonna start off with Bulgaria, making the first move of the video. Mostly expanding into Anatolia and Bulgaria. We call I need to turn down my tolerance too high up. Although we did, this is Bulgaria. They're pretty much just the Constantinople or Istanbul. That's pretty much what they are, but their capitals in Bulgaria and everything. So we're just gonna say that they are Bulgaria because I already made that last time. And so yeah, this is the new Bulgaria, and they're about to split into two. So yeah. So this part of Bulgaria isn't in Bulgaria. It's obviously out here. Which means these guys don't really like the actual government. They are like, you kind of neglect this territory, I guess. Really, the only thing you use it for is to explore this land, hoping to find valuable stuff and maybe trade partners. Cause they don't know that these guys are the Israel and Kuwait are out here. They're just kind of secluded to trading with these guys. To be honest, these guys, Bulgaria, probably maybe even Greece, probably don't even know. Greece and Bulgaria do know about like Monaco and stuff because they did originate from this region, but they probably don't even know about red, yellow, pink, maybe not even Catalonia or the Netherlands. So I forgot Belgium and South Germany, but we can also call them by their color name. Oh, why not? So, yeah, we're about to see our these guys peacefully split. They're not getting the Bulgarian side of this, and yeah, they just take all of this land by peace. Nothing really insane happens. They just kind of take it all, and they start expanding on their own. So this is West Anatolia, because I believe we might split this up into like west, south, east. That would be pretty cool. Anatolia being split up into north, south, east, west. That would be not terrible. But yeah, now we have West Anatolia or the Light Cyan team. And Greek and Venice Greek and Venetian explorers meet up finally around the northern part of Albania and begin working collaboratively to explore more of the Balkans. And with Monaco and Venice send more explorers up here to help these guys explore down, but again, they are still stopped by the Alps, but they do manage to explore around them. And even, yeah, that's better. They are managed, they do, oh my gosh, they are managed. They do manage to just kind of go around them. We can obviously disregard geography and just say that this is all, oh my gosh, that this is all just explore. And I think that's what we might do, just to clean up the map a little bit. Yeah, so we just kind of want to clean that up a little bit. More exploration out here leads to the yellow team getting a little bit bigger. Not much bigger, just a little bit bigger into the east. Kind of look like a shrimp tail. And pink also kind of expands their blob and heads out west, and actually finds out that there's more water down here, which is great for them because they know about the water up here, but they don't really want to make this journey because they don't know how long of a journey it is. And so with discovering this, they don't truly claim the water, so anyone else could come in and take it from them. But they do just have their explorers go through and, like, I guess collect water, bring it back to the city or the country. And now the Netherlands is going to be making a little bit of an expansion, especially along the northernmost coast of France. But during their exploration, even in the north as well, into the actual Netherlands, because they're pretty much just in Belgium right now. This is barely even Belgium. This is like Luxembourg. We do have Normandy form. Some of their explorers don't really like the Netherlands government. They form Normandy and explore Brittany themselves, which they end up claiming. Yeah, they put a huge claim on Brittany, which isn't great for them because they could now collapse. They are pretty big for a really recently formed nation. They literally formed like less than a minute ago. So they have to be a little bit careful when expanding, but I feel like they can make it. They meet up with the pink explorers from down here and yet again set more claims down here. You know, these guys, they're even more set on expansion than original red team when they were big, when they had like a lot of this land. And they really like their exploration, and so that's exactly what they're doing. They're exploring, but they're claiming a little bit too much. That's the thing. And along the mountains, this is not claimed by Normandy, contrary to popular belief. And like how we disregarded the Alps, we're gonna disregard these mountains. I forget what they're called. Forgive me. And Catalonia is expanding. Shocker, they did that last time too. South Iberia is something I feel like we should probably get down. So we're just gonna kind of just expand these guys more and more south until they reach Gibraltar. And this is when we're gonna have Gibraltar form. So we're getting a lot of new countries already. I just feel like we kind of need some new countries. So we're gonna have Gibraltar expand up along the southern Iberian coast, and even discover up to around Lisbon, Portugal, or at least real world Portugal, which is great for these guys. They also obviously have the trade partner of Catalonia. Catalonia doesn't really like that their explorers turned on them and became their own country, but you know, we have to give these guys capitals, so let's just get out the capitals. These guys' capital, Istanbul. Normandy's capital is right here. And the Gibraltar capital is in Gibraltar. What a shock. Actually, maybe even more south than that. Oh, what a shock there, isn't it? And so we're gonna have Israel expand next. More along... Oh, yeah, come on. capitals. We're gonna have Israel expand next, more down this coast. And I know the Sinai Peninsula is merged with the Arabian Peninsula. We're just gonna ignore that. And they discover the entirety of the Sinai Peninsula, which is great for them. This is, well, I mean, it could benefit them because now they have access to the Red Sea, which gives them access to the rest of the world. But at this point, everyone has access to the rest of the world. They're just not choosing to use it because they don't even know that this exists. They don't even know that this exists. They don't know about any of this stuff. They're just kind of chilling up here. They're kind of staying secluded, which is going to change here, which we're just going to up the size of my brush. As these guys are going to meet together and explore a little bit into Arabia. Obviously, this is some geography that we're not going to ignore, is the Arabian sands. Obviously, the sands are very hot. So they're not just going to be like instantly moving down into Arabia, because it's a huge desert pretty much around this area, so they're not going to be exploring that. Gold or Kuwait gold. We're just going to say gold. Gold ships land down here in Qatar and expand a little bit, explore a little bit into the UAE and more around the Persian Gulf, which is great for these guys. They end up meeting, or no, wait, Persian Gulf? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I know there's like something called like the Sea of Aden somewhere. Maybe that's down here. I have no clue. I'm tired. Yeah, so this is the new explored lands in like Mesopotamia, North Africa, like Egypt area. They're pretty much just sticking to the coast, which makes a lot of sense because, again, Sahara Desert down here. Not the funnest place. I'm not sure. I haven't really been there personally, but I don't think it would be the funnest place to be when you don't have, like, proper clothes for it. Another huge wave of expeditions move through here. They discover most of inner France. And I think they even, they touch up on Romania. And so this is the new explored lands, which is pretty good for them. They discover Crete. I'm not sure why Cyprus colored in. But I guess Cyprus was discovered. And these Anatolian people continue. We're just going to make the brush. Might as well just call them Turkey. We can call them Anatolia, though. Explore out and meet up with the Israeli and gold explorers out here, and they kind of work together to expand their knowledge of the world a little bit more. And so now we're going to have Romania form. Romania is going to form right around here. Now, Romania may be one of the fastest growing countries yet. I'm not really sure. Check me out on that, but I'm not too sure. They quickly expand into Crimea and pretty much take over the entire thing. They do take over the entire thing, actually. They expand around this sea, which I can't recall the name of. And they quickly just eat the north of the Black Sea. The entire north of the Black Sea, pretty much. Which is good for them, you know. Bulgaria obviously has had a huge downgrade. I mean, look at all the land that they lost. This all used to be Bulgaria. We do have to give this country a capital as well. So we're just gonna go in here and give them their capital, which they're going to put in Crimea, which makes a lot of sense. So yeah, good for them. Happy times. Bulgaria is going to meet up with. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. They're going to meet up with. Wait. Let me just fix this real quick. Sorry about that. They're going to meet up with Romania, and they're going to expand their border with Greece. Greece, now that we mentioned them, they're going to expand up the Balkan coast, mostly to border the north of Italy. Because, they kind of want to border Italy. Excuse me, jeez. They kind of want to border Venice. So that's exactly what they do. They start moving up, and we might have to do a quick border. We're just gonna give Greece all of this. Yeah, we're just gonna do a quick border update to make these borders not look so ugly. Because, they're not looking the greatest right now. We are gonna have Normandy expand a little bit more. Which they're pretty much just North France right now. I'm gonna take a little bit of land from the Netherlands. And this border is one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. I don't exactly like it too much. I mean, it's not one of the ugliest things I've ever seen, but it's not too pleasant to look at. So we're just gonna give all of that to yellow. Might as well get. Oh no, that's too much. Might as well even give that to yellow as well. Yeah, perfect. Like I said earlier, yellow literally just looks like a shrimp right now. Which, I mean, fair. We don't judge. And Bulgaria quickly becomes, I wouldn't say the dominant power in the region. That's Greece, obviously. I mean, look at Greece and look at the other powers in the region. I wouldn't say Crimea is in this area or might as well just call them Crimea. They're literally based, they were made in, like, Romania, but they're pretty much just in Crimea. South Ukraine, Crimea. Yeah. So I would say they might be becoming a power in the region. And people down here, we're gonna make them like this pinkish color. Settle on Crete and even make a landing in South Anatolia, which these guys don't love a whole lot, but I can't really do anything about it. Speaking of these guys, they are going to expand a lot. So let's just, oh shoot, 1 pixel is all it takes, eh? Yeah, they're going to be getting pretty big. They are definitely the regional power in this area, out of like Israel, Crete, and everything. We're gonna discover the entirety of Sardinia, and Monaco is going to finish their claims to Corsica. Sicily is actually going to make a landing in the south of Sardinia, and Rome is going to take up much of the central Sardinia. Much of central Sardinia. Right, like that, and Monaco will take the rest. It's a little surprising that Naples didn't get anything, as obviously, if they got anything, they should have got what Sicily had got, but Sicily landed there and it got it fair and square. So I say that they have it. Yeah, that's how it works here. Realistically, it probably would be given to Naples, but Sicily gets it because they were literally just Sicily. They kind of deserve something. Catalonia and Gibraltar worked together to discover much of Spain, which good for them. You know, their teamwork makes the dream work, right? And Venice is working on becoming Big Venice, like the the Republic of Venice was in our timeline. Big Venice. So yeah, these guys, they meet up with Greece in the south, which opens up some pretty good trade deals for Venice, and they start looking interesting. So claims over the Alps are gonna work like they're not really, like nothing really happens in the Alps. It's just claims over the Alps. But anyways, disregarding that, Monaco meets Catalonia, and Catalonia here, they are so happy that they split in two. This is actually very similar to the Catalonian color. Might be able to make it a little bit darker. Yeah, there we go. We now have pretty much a Spain, I guess you could say. North Spain. Or North Iberia. And yeah, so this is now Iberia and what it looks like. Yeah, Catalonia was so happy with the trade deals and everything that they are going to be able to get now bordering Monaco, that they split in two so they can double the profits. That's definitely how it works. Whenever you want to make more money, just split yourself into two. Like, split the atoms within you into two and you can make like 10 times the money. Trust me. It totally works. I've tried it before. These islands are discovered, and the African part of Gibraltar is also discovered. Or North Africa, I guess. And so this is now the world. We're at 22 minutes right now, so not the greatest, but we're fine. A little bit long of a video, but who cares? I think the first one's like 27 minutes, so we're fine. But I am actually going to wrap it up here. We do have to give these guys a capital anyway, so what better place to wrap up than giving these guys a capital, which they will have right around here. Thank you guys for... Oh wait, I didn't give Crete a capital. They're going to have their capital up here because it's closer to all the action. And yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. Didn't even make our time update yet. So let's get that on the road right now. Get rid of that. And let's update the time. 550. Not minus. 550 seems like a good time to end the video at. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.